It is the other shoe to drop. Bloomberg is now reporting that one of the most prominent and profitable hedge funds on Wall Street, Stephen Cohen's SAC Capital, received a document request from federal investigators. This appears related to a larger investigation into insider trading. Bloomberg's Sue Keenan has the very latest. So, Sue, it looks like SAC now officially involved.
That's the word. You know, legal observers point to the testimony of a UBS investment banker back in September that he had given inside information to a friend who was an analyst at SAC Capital as the possible catalyst for this. We do not have official word from the U.S. Attorney's Office, but we do have information that SAC received a formal document request from U.S. investigators. This as the insider trading investigation widens. Now, Stephen Cohen, I should point out, 53 years old, started SAC in 1992 with about $25 million, has roughly $14 billion under management now. There are a number of reports out that a letter was sent today from SAC to its investors saying that they did receive a subpoena that does not focus on individual stocks, but appears to focus on soft dollars and consultants. Now, it also says that the subpoena is similar to a wide-ranging request sent to other firms, such as Janus Capital. As Zara mentioned, Janus, a money management firm, also received a formal inquiry, as did Wellington Management, which has more than $500 billion in assets. You're looking at Janus Capital stock, which was briefly halted today, dropped some 8% initially on the news. Wellington also saying that they have tough compliance procedures. They did not engage in insider trading. This, according to a person familiar with the call, who is aware that there was an internal call in the firm yesterday regarding this matter. Now, again, what we do not know is the focus of this information. We don't have confirmation from the U.S. Attorney's Office. We do know that the timing of all this in the wake of FBI raids on 3 funds and a search for information and documents yesterday appears to indicate we are at the tail end of what appears to be an insider information investigation. Carol?
All right. So, Sue, what are we hearing, though, on possible arrests? I mean, how soon and how extensive might they be?
Well, again, there are a number of reports out there, published reports, that there could be arrests by year's end. Legal observers and former prosecutors say all of this appears to tie to the Galleon investigation, which began some 3 years ago. It was just over a year ago that the feds arrested Galleon hedge fund billionaire Raj Rajaratnam and more than a dozen others in the biggest insider trading bust of its kind, involving tapped phone calls as evidence and showing that there were tentacles to almost every element of Wall Street, whether it be consultants, hedge funds, securities firms. Yesterday, the FBI raided a trio of hedge funds, 2 founded by former SAC traders. Now, this is exclusive video of the FBI leaving the offices of Diamondback Capital, a $5 billion fund in Connecticut, yesterday. They also raided Level Global, a $4 billion fund with offices here in New York and Connecticut, as well as Lock Capital in Boston. Again, legal observers say a lot of this stemming from the Galleon case.
We have seen now a prosecution of Galleon, and I think that's led the government in a direction that they are now expanding. And I think it's clear to me that we're going to see many more informants come forward. We're going to see more deals being cut, and the government is going to step up what looks like a very extensive and a very aggressive investigation.
Aggressive indeed. I should point out one of the quotes that Dow Jones is giving from the SEC letter to investors is that, quote, neither the subpoena nor any other information of which we are aware suggests that anyone at SAC Capital has engaged in any wrongdoing. Carol?
All right, Sue, thank you so much for the update.